Hello beautiful people. Today I'm gonna be making Zobo drink. Here I have my Zobo, I have my ginger, I have my thoroughly washed peel of orange. You can use mandarin or clementines too. I have my washed apple pineapple. So I'm gonna start cutting up my pineapple now. I've washed it thoroughly. So I'm gonna be using the pineapple peel. So I'm cutting out the peels now. Then I will also cut part of the pineapple also and add it to what I have now. So I'm gonna be transferring all the peels into the pot, and I'll cut about half of the pineapple and I'll chop it up and also add it to the pot. Pineapple, very nutritious. I'll be adding some facts to the screen for you to see the reason why you should include pineapple into your diet. It's a very good fruit. It's got lots of vitamins and has other benefits. So this drink is really nutritious for you. So that's half of my pineapple. I'll be cutting it and chopping it up and by adding it to the pot also. The remaining half you can keep in the fridge. You can have, or you can just chop the whole pineapple into. I usually add some chunks of the pineapple just to give you more of the pineapple flavor. Though most of the flavor is from the peel, but you can get some flavor from the pineapple too and from the juice. So it's just adding, but you can use the peel alone and eat up the pineapple. But I usually add half, or sometimes I just add up the whole pineapple. So now I'm cutting off my ginger. I'm using about just a medium size ginger, 3 of it. So it's because I have kids that want to like have some of it, so I don't want it to be too spicy, but depends on your preference. If you can handle spice well, you can even add more than this to your pot. So now I have my washed orange and clementines. I think I use clementine here. I use clementine and orange peel here, but you can use any citrus fruit you have, any peel of citrus fruit you have, like clementines, mandarins, and oranges. They give you a very nice flavor. I like the flavor it gives. You know the way orange peel flavor is, so just adds a little flavor. And also the peel of your orange, nutrients are in the peel of your orange, believe it or not. So I'm adding that. So now I have my Zobo. I've thoroughly washed my Zobo drink. I think it's called hibiscus flower. It's hibiscus flower, dried hibiscus flower, and it's called I think I've forgotten the name it's called in Jamaican. That's your dry Zobo. Or yeah, sorrow. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Sorrow. So I have everything in the pot now. So I'm gonna be adding water. So I've added my water into the pot now. So I'll leave it on fire for it to simmer, and I'll just leave it for it to boil because I don't want to overboil it and let it lose its nutrients. So I'm gonna just boil it for like 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, the whole water and everything should have boiled. So when it just reaches that boiling point and it starts boiling, that's when I pull it off. So then I pull off the fire. Now we have that. It's already boiled. So I'll cover it up and leave it overnight. If you do it in the morning and if you don't have the patience, you could just leave it for a couple of hours. But I leave it overnight. Usually I make it maybe in the evening. I leave it overnight so that all the nutrient and everything will seep into the water and you have your very nutritious drink. So everything just gets to sleep in and sip well, as you can see. So now this is the next day. So I have it now. So all I have to do now is to just sieve out the juice and the drink is ready. So I'm gonna be sieving some of it now just to have a taste of it, and I'll have a drink before I transfer everything. I usually look for these old bottles that I use, old maybe juice bottles, and I just transfer them into them. So I have a cup here. Sometimes I take it like that, and sometimes I sweeten it with honey or sugar. So you don't have to sweeten it, but if you want, you can use honey, you can use sugar, brown sugar, white sugar, any type of sweetener you want to use. But sometimes I take it like that because it can just be a little sour. But if you like sour things, I think this should be fine for you. But if not, you can add some sweetener to it. So I take it like that most of the time, but sometimes I just feel like taking something sweet, so I'll add sweetener. So the next thing is for me to sieve out the rest. So I have the rest of the drink, so well sieved now. So all I have to do now is just to transfer them into my old juice bottles. So there they are, my old juice bottles. So that's the final product. This is very cheap, very easy to make, very cheap, and also very nutritious, that I can assure you. So you could just make this sometimes and just keep it in the fridge and sip once in a while. So there you have it, your easy to make Zobo drink. Easy,